This book has a lot of information. A lot of information. You can't talk about 2020. When they go back when they look back in history and they look at 2020, this book is definitely going to come up as one of the talking points or one of the things that they'll look at as a reference to 2020 easily. The Real Anthony Fauci by Robert F. Kennedy. Now, Robert F. Kennedy's been on Fauci's heels for a while. They've been going back and forth. Robert F. Kennedy did so much research for this book. And this is a serious read here. A serious read. It took me a while to get through this. I got through it months ago, but just was uncertain if I was going to actually do a review on it because it caused my page so many problems last time. I don't even want to get into it. But what happened in 2020, we'll say that, and what happened with 19. He talked about that. Of course, many people, I'm sure, have done reviews. Well, actually, I know people have done reviews on this book. So it's a ton of information. He goes into Fauci's past with big pharmacy, goes into his partners, the people that broke off from him. He do that research. He goes into the AIDS research and the different things with that. He goes into the money. He goes into the global profits that goes into with Big Pharma. He goes into Bill Gates. Of course, a lot of his money from Microsoft he put into, the pharmaceutical companies and now land. But it is a ton of information. That's why this came out, the summary of The Real Anthony Fauci. This is a very thin, you pick that at Amazon or wherever else, but it's a lot. Actually, it's a few summaries. It's just this one, which I thought was the better one, by Robert F. Kennedy. And it's a few other summaries about I don't know, 4, 5, 6, about five of them that I saw out there. But back to this book, he touched on a lot. Again, he touched on, the public health concerns and issues with it, the different things that could have been done in 2020 that wasn't done, the different procedures, all kind of stuff that just it's just a lot of information. Y'all will have to definitely read it. This isn't a review. It would take 2 hours to go into all of it. Nobody's going to sit around and listen to me for 2 hours. That's why I'm going to make this one short. But if you really want to know about 2020, if you want to know about Anthony Fauci, his history, his business dealings in pharmaceutical, in big pharma, as they say, all you got to do is pick up this book. It's all there. It's too much to go into on YouTube. As it's a lot of things that people are gonna disagree with. With the jab and different things that people could have done that didn't require the jab. The vitamin C, vitamin D, and so many other natural remedies that we could have went into. He has a section on that. The most interesting part was when he got into Fauci's history and the type of money that was being generated around the world, and how a lot of people benefited from. A lot of people benefited from this. All these things you all already know. But I just want to put this out really quick to get this book, if you can, to read up on it, everything with Fauci, especially with him about to go to trial. It might be good to do this. And if you don't have the time to do this, because this takes a while. It took me a while to get through that one. Then you can just pick up this summary that hits all the points, the major points that you want to get into. Don't go into as many details as obviously as the... it hit most of the points, not all of them. not some of the ones that I would say that are, not when I say not all, but the ones that are important. I feel like it was some other important things as far as the financial end that the book goes into that probably could have been mentioned in the summary. And the different natural things in us. It was just a lot of information. Look at it, pick it up. It's something that that I think that anybody that has a family and was trying to figure it out, as I was during that time period, it's a good thing. It answers a lot of questions, things that so you finally can hear from the other side with this book. It's not what the media was saying. It's not what a lot of the other were popular channels were saying at the time. It's the other side of it's the other part that you're missing. It's like you got all the other information before from the news, the papers, and all the other stuff that was being told to us. This book gives you the other part of it, and then from there you can just feel you can figure it out for yourself through reading. And some stuff I don't know, he just did so much research on it. It's not really anything that I would say that was extreme or was a stretch in the book. I'm really trying to think, was there anything that I really just didn't agree with or felt that was far-fetched? I don't think so. Just a lot of information, so pick it up. You have the time. Oh, and also has the audio or the summary. All right, KSK Book Reviews. Again, most of the discussions that I want to do on this book is really in the comments. You can just talk about it there, get into it there, and then I can see them, and then I can give my opinion on it. Y'all can give me your opinion, because a lot of times the people in the comments are giving me things that I don't know, and it just comes in. The information just comes in. So if you please, you can give me the comments there. I would love to have them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and we can discuss it. All right, KSK Book Review. Thanks.